Katata curve ka trendsetter SUV ka bawandar kalapoy ha Shillong. One ban test drive ka coupe SUV paningkong ekari ani pila ban phone tikin number bala ay harum.
Sorkar jylla mentah sngi kelarai Thaw ke Tyngka Cooperative Society na kebenta banirap bat kerjaan pisah hapadeng ki self help group lani ki SHG bat ki Cooperative Society hakurukom ke besuk ke bakloi bakabalat na ke jerwat. Haba batai halor kani karai ka kenhun menteri mentah sngi menteri rangba konrad ki sangma ulong baki don san pawai hajar henrius pa anyo pusau ki SHG. Ki don san lak ar pa hajar shis pa anyo punyo lak tam ki khod ha ke jylla. Ulaong baka jingbay pisa siya ka SHG ka longshi hajar klor AA hakikam ki jam shanong kandong lingba ki SHG. Haba batay ya kani ka sinjam ka Sorkar umintri ulaong baka Sorkar kalaray menta ban play ka Cooperative Society ya ki kintay ban ajing irap ka ban ay kerteng ka Tyngka Cooperative Society ka ban ajing kersyani ki SHG ba Cooperative Society. Ha ka ba kin kinsyo ban nang ni kin sayo ban sebiang hajaka bakin net siya ka bank siya ka Sorkar ka ban bu ki jingkalan. Ya kini ka model lali hai ki wegi jylla kum ka Telangana, Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh, bat ka Meghalaya kande ka jylla ka basau bande ya kani. Minchwa ka jingyo jingkershan pisa ki SHG ki Cooperative Society ka kalan bat jerwet bha hin railing ba kani kan Pynsuk bat kan Pynstat bat kintiu yaki.
Decision that was made today, if you can just maybe draw your attention to the screen. So as you can see that Meghalaya today we have, if you see the yellow section there which says SHG, that is the number of SHGs that we have today. That's 51,674 self-help groups are there in the state. That number used to be about 4,000 in 2018 and today we are at 51,674. The members used to be roughly around 30 to 40,000 in 2018. Today we have 5,20,177 members. That's the last column. And if you look at the top left number out there, which shows the SHGs currently has a capital cash flow of 1,000 crores in the rural economy. So this is money that's floating within the self-help groups in the 51,674 groups. That number of 1,000 used to be approximately about 30 to 40 crores in 2018. So that fund that revolves around the SHGs has increased from 40 crores today to over 1,000 crores. Now, I'm giving this background to explain to you the reason why we have taken this decision in the cabinet. And we have decided today in the cabinet to open up a cooperative society, an apex cooperative society of the women self-help groups for financial services. And we are planning to call it Tyngka. So Pla is bag in Khasi and Tyngka is cash in Garo. So Tyngka Cooperative Society, which will act as an apex cooperative body of the SHGs for financial services. What this does basically is to allow more access of funds through again a cooperative model at the top and apex level, where all the SHGs will be free to join this, subscribe to certain shares, and with a certain amount being subscribed in, they will be able to get, you can go next slide. So this is a rough idea. So basically, this is the kind of share capital and the amount that we expect will be subscribed by the different self-help groups. And as they subscribe into this and they deposit certain amount, they will be given access to funds, 5x or 10x of the amount that is deposited by them. And the benefit of this is, of course, that the cash will be more readily and easily available rather than them having to search and apply to cooperative banks or to other commercial banks, which then delays the entire process of them working. So this will allow and act as a financial corpus and a financial mechanism and a system that will be meant specifically for these self-help groups. This is being done in big states like Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. And Meghalaya today is now the fourth state to come up with this model. And this is again in line with our commitment which we had made in the cabinet retreat that we had in Sora, where we had mentioned that we would like to see not just Lakpati Didis or Lakpati Kongs or Lakpati Abis, but we would also like to see that they become millionaire, which is 10 lakhs in terms of their. They have got accessibility to funds like these. So earlier, the scope of availability of funds was limited to the particular VO or the CF that was there, and they were limited to only their groups. But now this will allow all of them to combine and come under one umbrella, and obviously that would mean much higher accessibility to funds and a much larger scale, and in a much more organized manner. And we're hopeful that this will again act as a catalyst to see the next level of growth within the self-help group movement that's going on in our state. Apart from this, of course, there'll be many other steps we'll be taking, but this is a major step, and we're hopeful that this will be major as a boost to the overall movement of SHG within our state. So these were the 10 decisions that were made today in the cabinet. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. 5,12,000 women, roughly. We would like to see that number go up to more than 8 lakhs. And if you can just go to next slide. Just one slide down. Yeah. So this is the target. Basically, the idea is that right now there is about 1,000 crores that's revolving, and they are adding 1,000 crores to the GDP of our state in terms of the money that revolves around the SHGs. Our target is to, number one, the groups, we want them to go from 50,000 to 80,000 by the next 3 to 4 years. And at the same time, we expect that the funds that's revolving, which is about 1,000 crores right now, which started off at 40 crores in 2018, today is at 1,000 crores. We're hopeful that by 2028, we'll be able to increase that amount that's revolving within the self-help groups and bring it up to 8,000 crores. That would really be a big game changer for the different self-help groups. I'll send this to you. Don't worry. You can send this slide and that one slide which I had given. Yeah.
Self-help groups, what are they, how they are performing, what are the challenges?
Yeah, so we continuously are auditing, we continuously are interacting with them. We means even I at my level also, I meet self-help groups on a regular basis. And this, of course, is one of the challenges. This suggestion has actually come from them. And they have suggested that if there can be a model like this, which would allow them access to more funds. Just to give you an example today, for example, now a self-help group out of the 51,000. Now, if they want to access funds from the bank doesn't allow them more than 1 lakh. That's the limit that the bank gives. So for them now to go to the next level, they're requiring anything between 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs to be able to expand their business. How do they get that? So there's no way for them to get this. So this particular cooperative, so it's not a bank. Please, I just want to share, it's not yet a bank. Right now, it's just a cooperative society, but it will provide financial services to the members of the group. And therefore, tomorrow, if any SHG wants to take a loan, so of course they have to subscribe, and then whatever they subscribe, whatever amount they put in, X, it means about 5 times to 10 times more, they can take a loan from there. So suppose they give a amount of 50,000 rupees, then a loan of say, for example, 5 lakhs to whatever, 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs, depends on the numbers. I don't have the details with me right now. So that's what led to us coming out with this particular model. So the financial access to funds by the SHGs and the limitations that are there in today's banking systems, the rules and procedures that are required for them to access that fund and get the liquidity has led to this particular decision being made by us. So those are the challenges that they face. They require officers at the grassroots level to be able to coordinate among their members, which we keep helping them. We have got mechanisms in which we are able to converge with MG and REGS funds. Wherever possible, I give my Chief Minister's Special Development Fund also. So on and so forth, we support them, but we're seeing a huge turnaround at the grassroots level, and this is making a huge impact. We have seen that this is one way in which the overall livelihood and economic standards at the grassroots level are increasing. Of course, there's a lot more to be done. I'm not saying it's a perfect system, but at least it's far better than what it used to be before. And more importantly, as I said, when they are part of a member of a self-help group, it's like a family, and they support each other. And whenever they are in distress, also the group gives loans and funds to their members. And return, of course, they take back the money with interest, and that's how the self-help group movement moves forward. And they're there to support each other and help each other. So that's what's happening, and we're hopeful that this will be a major step to take.